The two fishes, also known as Pisces, is one of the 14 zodiac signs included in the Allcento Tarot and has an esoteric meaning of unity. Hello, I'm Michael J. Auger. Pisces is the Latin word for fishes, and Pisces is one of the oldest zodiac signs, with symbolism of two united fish facing opposite directions appearing as a petroglyph in India that is currently believed to date back 12,000 years ago, 10,000 years before the Common Era, which suggests esoteric wisdom of zodiac signs can be traced back to a lost civilization from the Ice Age. According to one version of Greek mythology, it is said that Pisces represents the two fish that Aphrodite and her son Eros transformed into in order to escape the monster Typhon. To avoid being separated, mother and son tied themselves together with a rope. The depictions of this zodiac sign in the Minchiati tradition of the tarot features the two fishes tied together, and symbolically, this rope that unites them represents the unity between different aspects of personality. Although the two fish swim in opposite directions, they remain united. Lofty ideals and grounded reality are connected by a push and pull that is like the tides of an ocean. In truth, there is no absolute black or white, only shades of gray. The symbol used to depict Pisces has correlations with the vesica piscis, which means bladder of a fish. This is derived from the intersection of two circles and represents the union of opposites. The intersection can be seen as a womb where new possibilities emerge. This symbol is also reminiscent of an eye, hinting at ideas of insight and the ability to see beyond the veil that separates the material from the spiritual. The energy of Pisces reminds us to believe in magic and wonder. In depictions of this card in the Minchiati tradition of the tarot, there's often a duck, seagull, or other nautical bird included in between the two fish. This decorative element is most likely to emphasize Pisces as a water sign. Cancer the crab, Scorpio the scorpion, and Ophiuchus the serpent bearer are other water signs in the deck. Like these other water signs, Pisces represents a highly intuitive energy. Pisces' intuition is so strong, in fact, that magical orders, like the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn, correspond this zodiac sign with the Moon card. Pisces is traditionally considered a mutable sign, which means it has a highly adaptive energy, able to go with the flow. The version of this card from the Allcento Tarot features the traditional symbolism of opposite forces represented as fish being united by a cord. When the card of Pisces appears in a tarot reading, it represents empathy and tenderness that is essential for a society to thrive. An intense determination and strength of will helps transcend all obstacles. We must embrace benevolence in order to confidently make choices. Astrologers describe the sign of Pisces as artistic, but this energy can also seem a bit flaky due to a romantic, dreamy nature. Moods and phases change and adapt depending on the situation and the surrounding energies of others. While the sign of Pisces can sometimes be unreliable, it's not due to bad intentions. There's a tender-heartedness to this sign that does not like to see others suffer. Some who are ruled by this sign have a savior complex and will try and take in and save the strays of the world. Many believe that Jesus was a Pisces. Although his birth date wasn't officially recorded, the astronomical concept known as the Age of Pisces began around the time when Jesus was born, and early Christians adopted the fish as a secret symbol for the Christ. There is a disagreement among astrologers on when the Age of Pisces will end, or if it has already, and when the next age of Aquarius begins. Traditionally, astrological ages are determined by the location of the sun in one of the constellations at the vernal equinox, which corresponds to the sunrise on the celestial equator, marking the start of spring in the northern hemisphere each year. Technically, the edge between the constellations of Pisces and Aquarius places the beginning of the Aquarian age around the year 2600 of the Common Era. However, many astrologers dispute this approach due to the varying sizes and overlap of the various zodiacal constellations. So, are we still in the age of Pisces? It depends on who you ask. But no matter what age we are in, let us all embrace the energy of this zodiac sign, find unity in opposites, and strive for understanding through kindness, honesty, humor, compassion, and trust. Our trek through the tarot will continue next week with the card that represents the sign of Aries the Ram. Please give this episode a thumbs up and leave a comment to share your support. As always, I invite you to visit my website where you can browse and collect the offbeat artwork I create. And until next time, brightest blessings on your spiritual journey.